Hey there, South Jersey. I'm Pete Thompson with the Cape May County Herald, and this is Under Review. Under Review brought to you by the Burke Motor Group, home of the best price guarantee. It's time to wrap things up for the winter sports season. The first day of spring was earlier this week, and we can't wait to get started with sports like baseball, softball, boys, and girls lacrosse. But before we do, we will put a bow on the winter sports season with a look back at some team accomplishments and some individual accomplishments as well. We will start with girls basketball as team records first, and 4 of our Super 6 schools win at least 20 games this past season. The Ocean City girls are the Group 3 South champs, and they also share the Cal National title with Mainland. The Red Raiders wrap up with a 30-2 record and some hardware as they make it all the way to the state Group 3 final before losing by 2 points against Pascack Valley. Kudos to Middle Township as well. The Panthers go 25-4 and get all the way to the Group 2 South Championship game before a heartbreaking loss. John Leahy's club shares the United Division title with Wildwood Catholic. And don't forget Wildwood in Group 1 South. Dave Troiano's Warriors win the Group 1 South final at home, no less. Then they make it all the way to the state Group 1 level before bowing out to eventual champion Bound Brook. Wildwood finishes the year at 22-5. And that leads us to Wildwood Catholic. Steve DePatri's Crusaders go 22-5 and share the United Division title with Middle. Lower Cape May finishing above 500 at 14-13, and Cape May Tech manages 7 wins against 19 losses. Those are the team records. 2 girls hit the 1,000 point mark this past season as well. Bridget Ruski from Middle Township and Caitlin McMullen from Wildwood Catholic. We'll start with Ruski as she hits a 3-pointer against Pleasantville back on February 16th to reach the milestone. The talented senior will actually play lacrosse, not basketball, at the next level. She'll be a part of the LaSalle University women's lacrosse team starting next year. So congrats to her. And on the bottom there is Caitlin McMullen. She hits her 1,000th point on a free throw in a game against Overbrook back on February 16th. She'll continue her hoop prowess at Division II Goldie Beacom College. For now, that's the latest in girls basketball. In boys team results, take a look at little old Wildwood. Little no more as the Warriors finish with a team record of 22-7 and a share of the Tri-County League title with Clayton. The Warriors, the Group 1 South champions. It's a thrilling year for Ocean City as John Bruno's Red Raiders finish with a record of 18-9 and not far behind Lower Cape May at 18-10. Dave DeWeese's Wildwood Catholic Crusaders post a 16-11 record, but with that comes the Cal United Division title. And there's Cape May Tech in Middle Township to round out our Super 6 on the boys' side. The Hawks very close to a 500 record. The Panthers with room to grow after year number 1 with new coach Anthony Farmer. That's boys team basketball. 6 different individuals hit the 1,000 mark for the boys this winter. For basketball, we'll highlight Kion Flanders from Wildwood first. Flanders only a junior. He converts a layup against Pittman on January 17th for point number 1,000. He led that game with a career-high 40 points. He finishes the season with 839 points. The sky the limit for Flanders. Also hitting the 1,000-point mark is Pat Holden from Lower Cape May and Trey Smith from Wildwood Catholic. Holden, also a junior. He gets 1,000 on a free throw against Mainland. Trey Smith from the Crusaders, he does his in dramatic fashion, converts a 3-pointer en route to 19 points in an 80-43 win over Kingsway. That's the top half of the 6 boys' names we have. Here's the rest of the grid, starting with Josh Wright from Cape May Tech. Wright is really special. He does this as only a sophomore. On February 8th, he hits the 1,000-point mark. On February 23rd, he becomes his school's all-time leading scorer. Caleb Fields from Wildwood Catholic joins his teammate Trey Smith in that 1,000-point club. Fields only a junior. His 1,000th point comes in the boys Cape Atlantic League final And how can we forget a great name, Luciano Lebrano, 999 points to the OC senior, heading into a home game against Pleasantville, finishes with 32 points and the school record. That is boys individual basketball. We'll move on to girls swimming team scores, where Ocean City team records, they stand out with a 10-2 record. Red Raiders win a South Group A title, also placed some swimmers in the state individual meet as well. Middle Township posting a respectable 6-3 record. Cape May Tech 2-3. That's girls swimming. This board next is boys and co-ed teams. Ocean City co-ed swimming finishing at 9-4. Everyone else on the list more of a rebuilding mode, if you will. 5 out of the Super 6 teams are represented, though, in co-ed swimming. Last but certainly not least, we'll close with some wrestling. Ocean City 16-6 on the season. Middle Township 13-12. The Panthers with several wrestlers that make it to the region level and the district level. Nice job by, and a couple to state. Nice job by head coach Matt Wolf. And finally, Lower Cape May, just 7 wins and 15 losses. That is boys wrestling. We reached the point of the program where we say hello to Stephanie Sella. She's right there. That's Steph Sella. She's pictured with me. She's smiling, big smile, because the winter sports season is now officially in the books. Steph is the one who shoots the majority of the highlights that you see each and every week. She also does all the editing work as well. So if you see her out and about at your school, please go up to her and say, Steph, nice job. Thanks for coming. Also, a reminder time. We also remind you that if you have a story idea or suggestion, you can always email me at pthompson@cmcherald.com. That's pthompson@cmcherald.com. For faster scores and news, you can find us on Facebook by going to Cape May County Sports and click like on that page, or we are on Twitter as well by going to @CMC Sports. This is our final week for Under Review for the winter sports season. We will be off next week. We'll be back after the spring sports season officially begins on Saturday, April the 1st, and that is no fooling. April 1st, April Fools. Don't forget that Under Review is brought to you by the fine folks at the Burke Motor Group, home of the best price guarantee. Hope to see you right back here in 2 weeks for our next installment of Under Review when we turn the page to the spring sports season. In the meantime, thanks for watching.